Welcome to part 2 of the Standard Deployment video series. Before watching this video, make sure you've watched part 1 of the series to understand the standard deployment approach. In this video, we'll discuss how to prepare for standard deployment. Preparing the servers and downloading the software in advance makes the deployment process go faster and more smoothly. To prepare for standard deployment, review the architecture and server capacity specifications so you can plan the number of servers you need. Prepare the servers and client computers. Set up a deployment user, a repository, a network. And download and extract EPM System software from the Oracle Software Delivery Cloud. Let's take a look at each of these steps in the Standard Deployment Guide. Start by reviewing the Standard Deployment Topology. This diagram shows a suggested deployment, with foundation components in one instance, planning in another, and so on. You can combine more than one instance on a server if the server has the capacity, so you might not need the same number of servers as you see in this illustration. Next, prepare the servers and client computers. Review the server capacity specifications to plan the number of servers you'll need. Review server requirements and client machine requirements and perform the steps needed to set up the machines. Next, set up a deployment user, a repository, and the network. See the Deployment User Requirements section for information about creating a deployment user. Use the deployment user to install, configure, and patch EPM System, configure DCOM, and run Windows services. Set up the deployment user to be a member of the administrators group with the local security policies you see here. Review the Setting Up an Oracle Database chapter for the requirements for the EPM System repository. Set up the database with the roles and privileges you see here in Oracle Database. Work with your network administrator to open firewall ports and to create 2 virtual hosts on the load balancer to support the standard deployment topology. Now you're ready to download the installation files from the Oracle Software Delivery Cloud. On edelivery.oracle.com, select the media pack for the Windows 64-bit version of EPM System. Here's what the media pack looks like. Download the files you need to a common folder on a shared drive. The Standard Deployment Guide tells you exactly which files you need to download. Unzip the downloaded EPM System archives into a directory, for example, EPM Unzipped, so that when you are done, the directory looks like this. This wraps up part 2 of the Standard Deployment video series. In this video, you learned how to prepare for deployment. Click the link to watch Part 3 to see an overview of installing and configuring an initial instance of EPM System components. For more information about EPM System or other Oracle products, visit the link shown here.